Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy right here. I'm going to be doing a dual commentary today with J Rich, and we're going to be going over the differences between a good and bad player. J Rich, take it away.
Yeah, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The difference between good players and bad players are most definitely map awareness and just knowing like everything that's going on at all times. So if you're like playing 4v4, usual 4-on-4 and shit like that, and you know that you gotta like get the bomb down, obviously if you're on offense, and if you're on defense you gotta protect the bomb, but it's all about like communication and just like how you work the map. Like even if you're playing a really good team, you can still win. Like the underdogs still have a chance to win no matter what. As long as you just think about it and like know what you're doing and just like execute that, you can get it done. So you need to communicate a lot. Like communication is key. And I'm telling you, if you find like 4 kids that you guys always have fun, you laugh, yeah, you'll go like 10-2, 10-3, it's a bad record, whatever. But as long as you guys keep playing and playing and playing, like you'll get really good. And if you just practice and practice, like I'm telling you, you'll get good before you know it. And just better thing to do is just stay with them. Even if you think that like you're better than them, like probably not. Like coming from anyone of all players, like I'd be the one to tell you that.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that too. Not many people know, but this is my theory. Whenever you're playing a 4v4, especially when it comes to tournament, first picks are always important, and it's about in any tournament really, but mostly in 4v4s. When you get first pick, you usually win. A 4 versus 3, it's kind of hard to clutch, and why I believe that first pick is always important is because once you get a first pick, especially around a bomb site, people are gonna start rotating. You're gonna have your team rotate. The team on defense is gonna rotate. They're gonna try to move, and then you get pickup kills from choke points. For example, you got a guy running from B to A, and you pick him up. Or you got a guy running from, let's say if you're playing Highrise, you got a guy running from green to crack house, and you get that pickup. You understand what I'm trying to say? So first pick is always important because you always catch the other players moving and having to rotate, throw nades and stuff like that. And another thing I wanted to talk about was what J Rich was talking about, sticking together with a team. It's bad to have an ego in this community, and everybody has it. And I'm just gonna go bluntly and say it: everybody has an ego and everything like that. And if you stick with your team and you guys don't have an ego and you don't think you're better than another person and you play together, which is it's really good because you know what you're doing. Everything you know goes on. You do what you do. Like for example, when you play tournaments, right? And you see this a lot of times, which is crazy. There would always be good players that would team up together and they would play a tournament and they would win. And you would ask yourself, how do they win? How do they play? And how do they do this tournament? And they've never even played together. And part of the reason is because they have really good map awareness. People don't run over strats. And I keep telling this to people that are bad or they're trying to like get their first tournament win. People don't really go over strats. This is a typical day. If I'm running an MW2 tournament with somebody that's really good, I'll go ahead and tell them where do you go and what do you watch, and that's about it. We don't go over strats before we do a tournament. And I place, you know what I'm trying to say? And I don't know if that's for everybody. I know that Poppy Tank, one of the players I play with, is actually one of the persons that does that a lot. We played a tournament recently, and all he does is basically tell me what he does and what I do, and we just play off of that. There's nothing else. We don't really need to run strats. What do you think about that, George?
That's a good point. And the whole thing is like, if you're playing with good players, as long as you're like confident in yourself, you know you can win, then like just play you. Like people will get first pick, right? And they'll pick a 4v3, and then you'll take your time, you'll get second pick, and then all of a sudden people play scared. Don't plant the bomb. Wait for him to come around. Like, no, you need to just do what you were supposed to do off the start, regardless of what's gonna happen. Like when you're in a 1v4, like you're gonna play reckless, right? Try to get a few kills and sit back. That's the same thing they're gonna do. They're gonna play reckless and try to get a few kills and then sit back. But when you get first pick, like you can't be scared to like plant the bomb. I always see that. It'll be like a 2v1 or like a 3v2, and everyone's like, no, just wait around a little bit. No, just like get map control. That's another thing. Like you always need map control. If you don't have map control, it's
that's actually that's actually something important that I wanted to touch upon too. A lot of people, they get scared after they get first pick, especially in a doubles tournament. 2v2, you get first pick, you start going haywire. Am I gonna plant the bomb? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you see a lot of the good teams, they don't plant the bomb. They set up and they wait for them to rotate. And it depends who you're playing, really. If you're playing a team that's more of a campy, style, you know, you go for the bomb plant right away, even when you get a first pick, so you could end it around quickly and you could catch them off guard. But whenever you're playing a good team, well, not necessarily a good team, but a more rushy like team. Let's say you're playing Stoner or whatever, or one of those, or Legendary, one of those people that really does like rushing. Let's say Copyright or Vexed, in my opinion. You know, they go and check the bomb quickly or whatever they do. Or you playing somebody that's more of a rushy type, you know, you could wait for them in the bomb. It's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're playing a game that's a 2.5 off of the start. You get a pick right away. It's 2 minutes left, and it's a 2v1 situation. You know, there's nothing wrong with camping. It's just that you can't be scared. You have to play you. If you think at the better time, at the time, the better decision is to camp, then go for it. But you just can't play scared all the time. And one of the one of the things that happens with people that tend to be bad, that are bad players, one of their tendencies is they want to play it scared. For example, Terminal. Let's say Terminal, right? 2v1 situation. You got the bomb plant. You see him all the way back in. You planted A, and you see him all the way back in their spawn, their defense spawn. It's okay to run Burger, and let's say you waste your nades and waste time. But whenever you're playing a game or on a map that you're already set up and he's like literally 2-3 seconds away from you, you don't run away, you snake. You sit behind, you snake, you pop up glitch, you head glitch, everything you have to do. There's no point to give him the bomb. Example, Arcaden on B. When you plant the B bomb and you see him on his defense spawn, there's no point to run away. Why would you run away? If you're set up and you have the head glitches, just wait for the player, you know? There's no need to play it scared. And a lot of I'm not trying to down the amateurs or anything, but a lot of amateurs do that, and they do play it more scared because they don't know what to do in those situations. They think running away is the better decision.
But the main reason why that they run away is because you always got the yo man, like, just run away, don't challenge it. There's always that one fucking person on your team who has to say something about everything. And that's like the coach in them. Like, I don't know. I know a few players, I'm not gonna say names, but they'll be dead, right? It'll be like a 2v1 or something, and they're always saying something. Like, yo, run that spot, yo, run this 3P spot, yo, do this, do that. Like, no, like, you just gotta play you, and you always gotta play you. Because I'm telling you, man, the second you don't play you, that's not you, obviously. You're playing off someone else's, like, judgment. And without them, what are you supposed to do? You're gonna be nothing without them.
Exactly.
You can't always listen to other people tell you. Like, they might be right, but, like, just trust your instincts and them telling you that map awareness.
Right, don't tell anybody how to play. Well, I'm about to wrap this up because we're about to end with this gameplay. Shout out to J Rich. This is the first time I've done a commentary with him. This is my second commentary, and I would like to do future commentaries with him. You have anything to say to your followers, J Rich?
Love y'all niggas. And yo, bang bang, we ain't going out like that.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.